Very good morning. Hope all of you are well and hope all of you are able to see my videos whenever you do get the time. I keep repeating this that the very purpose of making these videos is to share my experiences, my learning, and hopefully, we connect and it helps you in your journey in life. So, I'm out of station on work. Staying in a little hotel, nice little cozy little place. So last night came back very late, and around 9:30 that went into the dining hall for dinner. And being Sunday, but obvious, it was a little packed with people from the hotel as well as from outside coming to eat there. So I chose a little corner and gave my order. And I was waiting. Now, while waiting, I was observing because that's what I do. It is so strange. I've seen it happen many, many times, but I often wondered, do people even know how they are behaving when they're in a restaurant, which is not their home? Do they even know that others are watching? And even if they know, are they so callous and absolutely insensitive, they don't give a damn? And they treat any place they go to as though it's their own backyard or their own home. It's very sad. So, what do I observe? Families with kids, elderly people, middle-aged, couples. Each and every one of them in the hall yesterday, and it's a small hall, while waiting for their dinner and even while eating, they were with their mobile phones constantly. There was no interaction, barring calming down a baby who was screaming away. There was no interaction with that whole bunch of people, 6-7 of them. Come out for an outing, they're not talking, they're on the phone. A couple, both of them sitting next to each other, they've ordered. What do? They take a phone, put on a movie, put it against a glass so that the phone can have its support, and they're watching a movie, volume turned up, in a restaurant. How bizarre is that? So what I'm trying to say is, why on earth do you go out in the first place if you're going to sit and see your phone, chat on that, or watch a movie? You could do it at home. Why go to a public place where other people are coming to enjoy a meal, something different from what they have at home? Whether it's to entertain a guest or whether it's to entertain themselves, something just different, to give their life a break. Not talk about office or not talk about home and home problems. No, talk about something very different which normally we don't talk about it. It's either a chore to be done or a task to be done at work. These are places where you come and talk about something very different. Something that you may feel, something that you've seen while traveling to that place. Something about yourself. But no. And the way they eat. They're all dressed up to the T, okay? Perfume and whatnot. Knowing very well they want to be seen and maybe appreciated. But they completely forget that people are still watching when they are eating and the way they behave. Have you seen a cow munch and chew the cud? I witnessed that with human beings yesterday. And loud. You might as well see a cow or a buffalo. Do they even know that they're doing it? It's very, very sad. Even if it's not taught at home or not taught in school or college, but you can observe, right? Are you saying that we've stopped observing what needs to be done? And at the same time, you want appreciation and you want people to look at you. How is that possible? Then, apart from that, they make a mess on the table. They waste food and they make a mess for that poor waiter to clean up. And another last observation yesterday. So there's a couple that was sitting in front of me. The guy gets up, walks to the billing counter, doesn't wait for the bill to come to them. This is alright. Then the lady gets up, crumples the tissue, doesn't put it in the plate, throws it on the table. Goes towards another table opposite the billing counter. And I can see this almost about 30-40 feet away. There's a little bowl with some sweet. Okay? So she takes the sweet, puts it in her mouth, takes the tissue from there, wipes her hand and mouth, and does she put it in the dustbin? No. She crumples it and throws it right next to the sweet dish and walks. Just walks. I mean, I had half a mind to get up and catch her and say, what are you doing? Pick it up, throw it. Then I was watching the staff. They didn't move a muscle. They were watching, but they didn't move a muscle. What I'm trying to say, guys, is this. As human beings, we want to be appreciated. We want others to look at us and say something, compliment us. But how do you think you're going to get that? And are you the only person living on this planet? There are others, right? Would you like people to treat you that way? Make a mess at your house? Behave the way we behave sometimes? Talk loudly, scream, shout? Not control the kids who are yelling away, running from one end of the hall to the other? Why do we do this? Why can't we act with awareness? Look at your surroundings. It's very sad. If there were a penalty, a punishment for the way we behave and the way we eat, I forgot to include the way we speak to the waiter. Absolutely outright rude most of the time. As though they are not human beings. Why do we do that? But if there was a penalty, like they have in some of the countries, if you litter the roads, it's only then do we come back on track. Because we can't bear financial losses. Isn't that unfortunate? Give it a thought. What kind of behavior would you expect when you go out? What do you want to do? How do you want to be perceived by people? Because remember one thing, the way we behave, the way we talk is definitely going to have an impact on relationships wherever you are.